All right. Happy 39.
We're here.
Is it 39?
You know what? It doesn't matter. It's about 39.
Yeah, it's around there, give or take. As you can see.
And if you, if you're an avid listener, maybe you can tell we're in a different spot. I know it's hard to tell.
It's like
I'm sure they were
very similar.
Like they're trying to put a finger to it. Though I can't.
Yeah. We're in a different state.
We're in a different state. We are outdoors right now. I'm just enjoying the vibes. I think we could have done it indoors.
Yeah, I like the vibes. It's nice out here, probably 80 degrees.
Yeah.
Sunny.
We're in Denver. Yeah. So it is Father's Day when we're filming this. So we're going to do dad things draft. Then we're going to do some news. And then we're going to end with some questions from the sticks. And let us know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the quality, I feel like it should be like the same. I'm personally.
Audio people on Spotify, let us know how it sounds.
Yeah.
Because eventually I think we'll just be kind of just shooting at places like this. We'll get like better mics and stuff, but let us know.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm Danny, we're 1 minute in. I'm really enjoying the vibe.
I know. Like, it's sunny and we're just chilling. Yeah, I do like it.
In the backyard. Yeah, you want to kick us off on this?
Yeah,
on this
kick us
dad
off.
Draft.
And dads are hilarious.
Dude, that's what I was gathering when I was doing.
They're really funny, and they're all because you were saying they're all the same, bro. They all do all the funny shit.
That's the thing is everybody watching is gonna be like, dude, my dad does that shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna kick it off with our dad does this, and I bet every dad does it. Just sneezing really, really loud.
He did one the other day, and I was like, get a load of this freaking guy.
Yeah.
Dude, what is that?
They do it though because
Achoo!
Because I was looking it up, like I was looking up pics, and it was like sneezing.
It's so funny.
But like, why did they do it?
I don't know. And
it's so funny.
Another thing is like, are we gonna do this when we got children?
I don't know, dude. I
don't think we are.
And did he sneeze like that when he was 20?
I don't think. There's no way.
That's so
no 20-year-old
funny,
sneezing like that. I don't know, man. That is the most dad. That's like a perfect down the middle dad play there.
Insane sneeze. That guy.
My first pick, my first pick is going to be, just ask your mom.
Ask your mom, yeah.
It's a classic.
That was on mine as well, yeah.
And it kind of goes hand in hand with like, just not like if you're a dad, you don't really care about
like day to day.
Yeah, you're just like
can
Mom,
can I go to Lisa's house?
It's like, dude, I don't. Are you? Who's Lisa? That
yeah.
You know, like
I don't know or really care.
And it's dude, it goes hand in hand with like, even like going out. I remember when I was in like high school.
And you would try and get like a bid out on a Friday?
Well, no, like I would like go out and like Mom would always get mad the next day because she'd be like, I couldn't sleep because because you were out and I can't sleep till you get home.
Yeah.
And then Dad would just be like, I was out.
Slept the whole night.
I slept like a rock.
Doesn't wake up and come back.
Yeah. Because he's just like Mom's got it.
Yeah.
And I think that's every dad. Like the mom,
she's on the ground. A lot of the day to day she's on the ground.
Yeah. Like
that could just be a thing. Like dads sleep like they're like hibernating. Yeah. They're like unconscious.
Yeah, they do. Are we snaking here?
Yeah. Do we usually snake these or do we snake our picks? Or our LV? Just let's snake. I like snake.
Yeah, I don't.
I like
it
snake.
Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna go. I'll do. I mean, I saw this I saw it on like TikTok. Just loving the pet that they initially were the ones that.
I saw that too. I saw that, and our dad was at Lila. It was Lila and Pops were
Lila and Pops. They were.
He legit is still sad about it.
I was actually just thinking that. Like, I bet if Pops, if you're watching this, you're probably crying at this moment.
But he also, I wonder if that's a dad thing, crying at everything. He cries at everything. He cried, sobbing it in and out. We got to talk about that.
We'll
Inside Out too.
That.
Yeah. What was the pick? Oh yeah, with the pet thing. Yeah, he really. I think he wanted her, but
it's a classic. Like, and they also do the. Did he want her though? I don't think he did want her.
I don't know. I don't know if he was leading the charge. He wasn't like, okay, we'll get a dog.
He was like, no, but I don't think he was like, we need to get a dog. You know what I'm saying?
He was just like the family wants.
He was like, they want a dog.
We'll make it happen. Yeah.
And then Lila became his homie,
best friend.
Like they were tight. And
they
also
so crazy, dude. That every dad does all the same.
I know.
Things,
yeah. I think that we're just gonna be the most dads too.
Just be dads.
I think so.
Dude, being a dad that's gonna be an exciting stage of life.
Yeah.
You have your kids. It's gotta be fun. Man.
Yeah, you just got.
You can and you don't have to like care as much.
Dude, that's another one that I got.
Like you just don't give a shit.
That might be one of my picks. But
I mean, I'll kind of snake that into my second pick. Like on the topic of not caring, just like wearing the same things. So like one hat, 2 shirts, 1 pair of pants, one pair of shoes.
Bob says he'll go one hat for like 8 months.
Yeah, and
then he'll throw it out, and then he'll go to a new.
But
hat.
it'll be like wherever it. there's no like method to it. Like if he's in Whittier and he gets a Whittier cap, he'll wear Whittier for 8 months. If he's at like an Astros game, it'll be
I vividly remember him having a Red Sox hat.
That was ridiculous.
He's a diehard, not diehard, but like he's
actually a Mets guy.
He's a Mets fan.
Grew up in New York. It's like you obviously can't wear Red Sox. That was such a weird phase. I think he just was in Boston.
He was in Boston for like a week, and
so he wore it. Yeah,
and he bought the hat. He's like, I guess that's what you do.
Yeah, and I think a lot of dads probably do that, right? Wear the same 3 things.
Dude, dads are so funny.
He's got a couple shirts. He likes to do the untuckets, the untucket shirts.
Yeah, what's that too? Like, is that one of your picks? Because it wasn't gonna be mine. Just like
untucket,
just like dad swag. Like,
yeah, dad swag.
Like it's not like are you allowed to look like sick as a dad, or that's just not even allowed?
There's a select group I think of dads that can do it, but if you look too like swaggy, it feels like midlife crisis.
Yeah, I think you know what it is. I think it's like
I think there's a dad swag. You can't do.
I think it's like if you're like in the NBA, you could still be swaggy.
I agree. Or if you're famous.
Yeah.
If you're 50, like.
But if you're
like
not,
Jay-Z can be swaggy.
Yeah.
You know?
But if you're not, if you're like an accountant, and then you're just like, and you're like got kids, you're dripping. It's like
you can't really do it. I remember a dad, and I'm not gonna say it, but he wore like Vans and a chain. And it just didn't work. It felt weird.
Mm-hmm.
It felt weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go. I'll snake into 3 here. I'm gonna pick. Should I go brutal farts? I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick I'm gonna pick dad strength with my 3.
Yes, it's a real thing.
Our dad is super strong, dude. So strong, and I think I don't think there's got to just be some skinny, but I even think the skinny dads are like strong.
No. I don't know. Hold on.
Like Sarah's dad is lean.
Have you ever seen
do you think he has
skinny dad?
Sarah's dad's pretty skinny.
I don't remember seeing Sarah's dad.
He's more lean, but I bet he's strong. No, but like
not like fat. I'm not saying like.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm saying like I'm like a skinny,
like a guy that looks like me.
Yeah.
Or you.
Like I just feel like you couldn't.
You get the dad bod.
You just
get a little bit of a dad bod. But yeah, dude, what's with the strength?
Dude, it's a thing. It's for sure a thing. I think it might just be like
your muscles develop.
No, I think it's like
I think Matt could lift that hot tub.
I think he could too.
Solo.
He could too.
He's Mr. Incredible type strength.
I think he.
Do you think he's stronger than you just in lifting things? I think he is.
He must be. Well, he also was strong. He also like actually did.
He actually lifted a lot, dude. But his arms are like.
He's got crazy calves too.
He's got the strongest, biggest calves we've ever seen.
Yeah.
People were memeing those calves. I think it was me, but I was putting eyeballs and a smile on those.
Pop's got his calves memed.
Yeah, he got memed. We'll actually maybe throw up the meme. I think I just made it back in the day before we were doing content. But yeah, he got like a face put on one of his calves.
Yeah, no, dad strength is a thing though. It's like it's not even necessarily. If you put this guy in the gym, I don't even know what he'd be benching.
It's more of,
but it's like if you
lifting
had
heavy things.
If you had like a like
so
that
funny,
thing,
dude.
that like fireplace thing, like he would just like move it.
Yeah, yeah, and he would do that.
Yeah,
and he'd like put it down for a second.
Yeah. No, that's a real thing. I'm gonna go to like, I don't know if this is just our dad, but I swear it's
seeds.
Well, seeds of course, but like the texts.
Oh yeah, the lines.
For our dad goes like.
I think it's just weird texting.
Yeah, just weird texting habits. Like our dad goes like he'll go like sentence.
I'll pull a text up.
And
screenshot
the thing is you could go to any text he's ever sent.
It's really, and we've told him like that's not it, dude. You don't have to. But
I don't. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
And that's the most dad text too. And just like that, Ryan McMahon, 259 and falling fast. But like, we'll pop that on the screen. But
it's just like that didn't require 3.
He said it's easier for the older folk to read.
I get that it's easier to like maybe consume if you've.
Why are you doing that to us? We've told you it doesn't work. I can't believe he does that. When did he start? That's
I don't remember a time when he didn't do that.
Does mom do that?
No. Mom doesn't. Mom's a normal texter.
That is so funny, dude.
Yeah, every single one. It's just it's a lot of times it's like an intro. It's like an intro sentence.
Yeah, it's like an essay.
And then you go down like 3 sentences and then like an outro.
That's
every text.
I'm gonna submit this one too. Look at this essay.
Let me see.
Will lightning strike again? Another mashup. Blessing. Like one of the lines is just spiritual economics. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's some. Let us know if your dads do that.
But I bet like a lot do like all caps or
all caps or like
really good punctuation, like weirdly good.
Yeah, or like really using what is it called?
Too many acronyms.
Where do you go like OMG? Is that acronym?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Text
like
acronyms,
or
like
ones
GTG.
that ones that nobody really uses.
Yeah, like
LOL, but that's lots of
ROFL,
love.
Raffle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Lots.
Yeah.
Wishing you and your boyfriend # LOL.
I think
Lots of
Grandma
love.
hit me with an LOL.
Really?
But she was playing it as lots of love.
Yeah, that's so funny. Dude.
And I was just really confused
That is
because I was
so
like,
funny.
I feel like I said, "Happy birthday, Grandma."
And she said LOL for lots of
and I
love.
was like, all right, I wasn't making a joke of this at
Yeah.
all. I'm gonna go to with my fourth pick, the dad tax.
Oh, that's classic. Yeah.
Like just you're on a road trip. Give me some Skittles. Give me some whatever you got. Give it to me.
Let's see what that's all about.
Yeah. Let me get into
Yeah.
that. Let me
Yeah.
let me test that out for you.
Yeah.
That's and listen, it could be road trip. It could just be at any moment.
Mm-hmm. It's a real thing.
If I got Chick-fil-A,
You'd be like, let me get a couple fries.
Dad's coming through and taking 13% of my fries.
Yes.
And that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
And he earned it.
Oh, he deserves it. He fathered us.
Exactly.
He could tax. He could definitely tax.
Oh, he could tax.
One that we're not going to pick, and I would love to see if your guy's dad does this, because our dad does this. Like, say there's a full donut. He doesn't want to eat the whole thing. So it cuts it into, like, fifths. But then he just ends up eating at least 4/5 of it. Let us know if your dad does that. That might just be one of our...
Dude, I swear every dad's the same.
So dads probably do it.
Dude, because
like,
when we were
like a
seeing-
Chick-fil-A sandwich would be cut into quarters, but then he'd eat at least 3 of them.
When we're seeing Inside Out,
Inside Out, yeah.
the end of the movie when it was like when the girl it's like at the dinner table and they're like, "How was hockey camp?"
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Good." And then the mom's brain is she's like going nuts, and the dad's brain is like,
back to
he's
sports.
like, "What'd you say? Good?" Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Dude,
that is real.
That is dad.
That is what that is.
I swear every dad's just like that.
All right, 4 here. I'm gonna go to just falling asleep on the couch watching a sport or something.
Yeah. And snoring.
Yeah, snoring is good.
Mm-hmm.
I think our dad has like the thing where you fall asleep. I think he has.
He is.
problem.
No. I don't think it's a
problem.
you might be a
Dude,
problem.
he falls asleep in 10 seconds.
Has he told you the story where he fell asleep at a red light?
Yeah, that's insane. He woke up to just honks. I've told you the story. I'll tell the people. We were watching a game on the couch, and he said, "Yo," because I had to go to the bathroom. He's like, "Go to the bathroom. By the time you get back, I'll be sound asleep." And I went, peed for like 10 seconds, came back sound asleep. Like, I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, I think he's just
I think he's tired.
I don't think
I
he
think he
sleeps
works really
at
hard.
night.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Because if
Another one, they get up at like 5.
yeah. 4. Like,
Yeah.
but if you're ever like, I've been sleeping in the basement and like
Yeah.
you'll hear him rattling around because I could hear
yeah, dude.
whatever's going on above me at like 3 a.m. Like I'll hear.
Yeah, he's
There's pitter patter.
he's like moving shoes.
Yeah, he's like
and
cleaning and like
like cleaning a window.
he's got what is it called, pledge?
Yeah, he's pledging the
He's
counter.
Yeah,
Dude, but also it's
Just
his.
wiping it
He's
down.
got a nice house that he bought this house.
Yeah.
So he wants to like take care of it.
yeah. He
You know?
cleans the I don't know if that's just an our dad thing. He cleans.
He calls it the ferry.
Yeah,
he ferries around. God, so funny. Do I snake in a 5?
You snake in a 5.
So I had Ask Your Mom. He took that. Dad strength. Oh, just like really, really loud, disgusting farts. It's like really just it's I don't know what it is. I think maybe they eat a lot of like protein and shit. Like they eat like meat. But I think any dad, it's like loud and like, and I'm actually gonna pair it with pull my finger, because I feel like that's a dad thing. But yeah, the farts are just gross and loud and like so powerful.
Yeah, but you know what though? If you're a dad and you don't like dude, maybe he taught us that farts are hilarious. With the pull my finger joint.
Yo, pull my finger.
Yeah, he's got pull my finger on it. That's
Totally
it's a
farts.
classic dad bit.
Yeah.
But what if we had a dad that frowned upon farting?
Yeah, because that's a guys are supposed to think it's funny.
You ruined the funniest thing that the world has to offer.
That is true.
Yeah, I know, but maybe as a
Yeah.
diet, it could be like a protein.
Yeah, because they're so like they smell super bad, and they're like really loud. Like if he would fart, we'd be like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "What?" Sometimes you go into his office. He's been farting. It smells like farts in there. It's a dad thing, though. I guarantee you. Like,
Hopefully, it's a dad thing. What if it's just not?
Sometimes we
Like,
walk into his office, he'd just be ripping it. It smell really, really bad in there.
So I got one more here.
Yeah.
I started with
Dude, this could be a pick.
baseball.
Just a baseball.
Yeah, we got to do some honorable mentions. I
I
started with
think this
is a minor league baseball.
yeah, that we caught.
Yeah.
Caught that one.
I started with Ask Mom. I'm gonna do Don't Tell Mom.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Our dad was really good with that one.
He was big on Don't Tell Mom.
Yeah.
He still does Don't Tell Mom. You know?
You like give us $10 to like get lunch. Don't tell
Yeah,
mom.
yeah, and that's a good feeling. It
is.
Because and you know what too?
I think I'll be a don't tell mom dad for sure.
Yeah, but I think it's kind of like they're doing a bit almost. Mom knows.
Oh, of course.
Mom,
it's not like it's not like,
but they're playing a 2-man game.
because he knows mom's probably gonna find out. Like it is a 2-man thing.
But they're doing. She's
It's
playing
good cop,
into
bad
it.
cop.
Yeah. She's like, oh, like what'd you do? And he's like,
Right.
nothing. Don't
Do
worry
you think?
about it.
Do you think it's like mom is usually bad cop? Like, cause ours was definitely dad
Just
was
tried
good
to
cop.
take a sip out of my mic.
I feel like good cop was definitely our dad. I feel like it's
No,
80-20 good cop, bad cop. Mom is bad
That's
cop.
always what I mean. I think the dad is.
Dad's bad cop in serious.
Oh, you don't. If dad's bad cop,
If dad's get like yelling at you,
you're
like
scared. That's not
dad's
good.
like on occasion bad cop, but day to day good cop.
day to day always good cop
And
because
the mom is day to day bad cop.
well, the
'Cause she's
mom
like,
is
like,
for
do
us
your-
is like she's like the. She's running the home.
she's like training us.
Yeah.
She's like training the dogs.
Yeah. She's like disciplining.
She's on the ground. She's on the ground.
Yeah. And then
Pops
Pops
is yeah.
Pops comes in and just rips a fart.
Yeah. But then he'll like get after you once a month for like
Yeah.
you do not come home after 11 again. Do you understand me?
And then you're like,
do you understand me?
Yes. You know what's crazy?
Because they can ground you.
You know what's
They're just stuck in your
insane?
room.
It's like that same thing when it's like, wait, if Pops is being serious, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this serious. One time, like I was in the backyard trying to get Lila to come in,
Yeah.
and Dad came out and
Yeah.
and just dadded Lila.
Come in.
The dog.
Get in here.
Hey, get in, Lila, right now. And
How did Lila react?
she was like, okay,
Sorry,
all right.
Sorry. Yeah.
I was like, dude, like the dog,
It's
it
the
works
dad,
for the dog.
It's the dad power
It's
thing.
crazy. Like
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
not have. I was just struggling to get her in,
Get in here.
and then he just comes out
And did she just like run in really quick?
she's like, okay.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just walks in.
Yeah, it works.
bad.
That's a dad thing.
What else? What other dad? Just honorable mentions here.
Honorable mentions. Yeah, I was saying sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds. Like just generally like knowing things that like you wouldn't know unless you're a dad.
Yes.
Like how to fix a
Yeah. Oh yeah.
drain or something.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
or like how to car shit, whatever the car.
Like plunging a toilet.
Yeah.
Like if there's a toilet issue.
Just stuff around the house or like how to work anything. Taxes.
Taxes is a really good one.
Taxes.
Taxes is a really good one.
Yeah, that's really all I got.
Just building like a really, really huge plate of food at dinner. Dad thing.
I had one. I lost it. I just think it's general dad. Why dads are hilarious. I think it's like
They don't care.
yes, they don't care.
don't
It's like
give a
they
shit.
care about like their family and that's
And I
it.
think what happened, I think it's you have kids and your perspective shifts where you're like, I just care about my kids and my wife and I don't give a shit.
and
about-
no, and you're like
I don't
you're
care
like,
what people think at all.
well, you're like, if my kids think this is funny,
I'll do it.
Somebody's gonna be like, that was a weird thing to do, or like
But I'll take the hit.
they'll embarrass themselves.
He'll do whatever in public if we think it's
I know,
funny.
like
He would moon us in public if we were gonna think it's funny.
yeah, if we're gonna get a laugh out of it, or
Yeah.
he'll just like wear some weird shit, or like
He would wear
he'll do like a dance move. Or I think like
or he'll wear ears.
yeah, more for
like, out.
girls. Honorable mention is like embarrassing the dog.
Yes.
I never got. Did he ever embarrass? I never got embarrassed.
Not really.
I
Not
just-
really,
I
no.
didn't have that in me. All right. Well, that's it for the draft.
Good draft.
we'll get
Happy
right-
Father's Day to
Happy Father's
to
Day.
fathers.
Happy belated.
There's actually a good bit of news that I got on me.
All right.
News.
Yeah, we got a bunch of news actually. Do you
Got a
want to do
bunch
the
of news,
Inside
yeah.
Out review in news?
Let's do it right now. Let's do Inside Out 2 review. right
Inside
here.
Out 2 review. Breadsticks, just to start it off, so so we can set
Dude,
the tone.
no cap.
Okay, no cap. Zero
No
cap.
kizzy.
No kizzy?
9.1.
Oh,
Might be my highest one rated yet.
Danny, that is way low.
Dude, I mean, I think I did Interstellar 8. I think that's my highest score.
9.7.
Dude, I'm just saying, okay, but you realize you can't go much higher. It's like the
I do realize that.
It's like the Portnoy pizza reviews. I don't
know.
think what is his highest? 9.5? You just eliminated 9.7.
What movie are you gonna see that is?
I don't know. Maybe Inside Out 3, but that shit that was One of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm not exaggerating. Might have been better than Inside Out 1.
Oh, definitely better than Inside Out 1.
Got me. Zach and I were talking about it. If we wanted to cry at any point, we could have like full stream tears just crying.
Yeah, there's something in me that's like if I'm with any, it's like I wouldn't even be like embarrassed around you, but it's like I'm gonna stop.
It's kind of awkward.
It's a little bit awkward, and that's a perfect example of dad not caring. Came out of the sobbed.
But oh my god, it's a great movie. What do you want to?
I don't even think you could really break it down.
What I love about the movie,
I think, go see it.
Yeah, and I think Disney a lot of times does a very good job of this, but I think especially with this movie, it hits for a 7-year-old and for an 8-year-old.
Well, I think what it is, a 7-year-old and an 18-year-old. Or a 28-year-old.
What did I say?
I think you said a 7-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Yes. It could work for a 7-year-old. It could work for an 8-year-old. It hits every demo.
Yeah, 7 and 8 are like very similar.
70.
Oh.
I said 70.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's I don't really understand how, like this had to take 3 years to write.
Yeah, I mean the writing is amazing.
Cuz it's like they got so many bars in there that you're like that hit.
Yeah.
That hit hard.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I
don't know. Like have to see it.
You really do have to see it.
But it gets you like thinking about like your direction in like what you're doing and like
it's so good.
How anxiety like can play a role positively.
Oh yeah, how it's like good.
Like that was interesting. Like anxiety, I don't want to spoil, right? But anxiety pushed the main character to accomplish things a little bit.
Anxiety comes in and starts pulling strings. I'm like, I like this coaching change. That's what I was like.
Yeah.
You know what? Like Joy. You know what? It's like the true Riley fans are like. I do miss Joy. I'm a diehard Joy fan.
But like Riley's.
But right now the results are.
Well, Riley's playing some good hockey. Riley's
Riley's scoring goals. Riley's making friends. Riley's
right.
Cool. Riley's
popular.
About to make the team.
Riley's going to make the team. Yeah, Riley branched out from her OG friends, which you know, I mean, they're good people. They're not good hockey players.
They're good peoples.
They're not great athletes.
They don't make her a better hockey player.
No, they don't.
No, and so that's why I was like, okay, anxiety's. I see something in anxiety.
100%, which is cool though. That's like humans do need anxiety
for sure. I mean, yeah,
you need it. It drives you.
What did Drake say?
I don't know.
Anxiety's the drug I use to get the job done.
Which is what Riley was using it.
Delusional's a place that I like to think that I'm far from.
That's fair. Yeah, I like that. No, it's just a great movie.
Yeah, great movie all in all. If you watch it, you will love it. And you know what?
So confident that you'll love it too.
And when you watch it, just do us all a favor, because I wish I did this for my first watch, and just let it fly.
Oh, let the cry fly. Let the cry fly.
It probably would have like
crying, really, dude. Crying rocks. I love crying. I haven't cried for a while,
especially like it would be more of like a happy cry if you cried in that movie. You know, like
yeah, because it ends happy. Yeah,
like and a happy cry is a tough one to come by. That would have been what a movie, what a film.
Yeah, great film. Go watch it.
9.76. You'll you will never see a higher score. I don't think out of us.
Yeah, I don't think so either. 9.7. I mean, there's no
because it's like Interstellar was great.
What did you give Interstellar? 9?
But I probably only had one moment or two moments where I was going to
cry. Yeah, probably. Dude, they play different games. So Interstellar's got the whole. Yeah, they're just different.
In-N-Out 2 is just playing at another level right now.
You definitely clearly over In-N-Out 1. I got to run In-N-Out 1 back.
Oh, not close. I don't know. Was there ever a moment when you tried to cry in In-N-Out 1? I don't think I did.
I got to run that tape back. I don't know.
You maybe get in the film room and run that tape back. But for me, I watched that and I was like, that was a great movie.
Yeah,
I like seeing what's going on in the brain.
Right.
And that is, by the way, it is scientifically. That's
what goes on.
You do have like a.
You have like people
in there. You got like a roster
and,
of 10 that kind of run
you have a roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool science. Mm-hmm. It's cool science. Went to the Russ Show last night. That's some news.
Oh, so good. That's another one. I feel like we're glazing a lot of things right now, but
I mean, he's so clearly like put in his hours and is a pro's pro and is making amazing music and he's just so good. That's crazy glaze, but like that show was so good and well put together.
Really well put together.
And he's like played keys at some points. That was cool.
I also felt like it was a longer show than normal. Felt like it was like a 2-hour set.
But it felt right.
It was so good. I will
just such a catalog on him.
How many rappers right now? Let's run through the list. Could sell out an arena because he sold it out. It wasn't blocked off.
It wasn't blocked off. It was
all
a full,
3 levels of ball arena.
Full ball arena.
Out.
Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go.
Big 3
guy for guy.
Okay.
Drake.
Kendrick Cole.
Okay. Drake, Kendrick Cole. Now let's start going guy for guy.
Okay. That's 3. Travis Scott is 4. I'm gonna give it to Jack Harlow. He would sell the arena. Yeah. Kanye West
6. Jay-Z.
If he wanted to do it, he could. Nicki Minaj.
Do we have Ice Spice?
No.
Okay. How about
Me?
Gunna?
Well, Gunna just did like 3,000 cap rooms.
He probably sold him way out. That'd probably be close. Okay, hold on.
So I'm going to say no just because he just went on tour.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
there
saying?
were a couple others. Hold on.
So
let me pull up. Let me try.
Tyler, the Creator.
He could.
For sure.
Cardi? Playboy Cardi?
I'm not going to...
It's he's got the creator type fan base. I don't think so. How about Snoop Dogg?
No. I'm going to say Future.
Future.
I mean, Future's going on arena tour. That's
Future.
10. Like maybe Baby. I'll give it to Baby.
Baby would be close.
Let's give it to Baby. Let's give it to Cardi. That's 12. We're going to be lenient here.
But the point is, like,
and then you got Russ. Like there's maybe 15 that can do it. Maybe 20.
Maybe.
And this guy's just
comfortably sold it out. It was bumping in there. Did we say Lil Wayne?
Oh, Wayne, of course.
21 Savage? I don't know. I don't think so.
Not with Driz.
So Lil Wayne could do it. It's probably around 15. Eminem maybe.
Eminem could because he's got
just Legacy. I think Snoop on Legacy could. Post don't really consider him. Uzi probably still. Uzi be close.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I feel like a lot of those guys would go on tour together or something.
For sure. Yeah, just solo. He had Black, who was also very good.
Yeah,
he was really good.
You know what I loved about that concert though, and I think a lot of rappers don't do this.
Kodak maybe. By the way.
Yeah, he's just he doesn't like all those rappers though. Like nobody's putting Russ near them.
No, but
you could make the argument he's bigger.
You can make the argument he's top 10.
That's what I'm saying. That he gets no respect. If you're not listening, so like just tap in. He's fucking. You'll enjoy it.
And he's got really like everything in his catalog.
What I love though, and even Drake didn't do this really. It's like he would start the song and he would rap the whole song and then finish the song.
Yeah, instead of doing like a minute.
Instead of doing a minute, and you're singing like your own shit.
Yeah, Drake does that a lot. I don't know how I feel about that. He does like it's cool, but he kind of like riffs over his song.
Yeah, and you're like, I'm just trying to rap with you.
Yeah, and you can't like sing along. Yeah, Russ just does it. Did he have the leads in, or he was cutting them out?
The what?
What did he have like the lead vocals in, or was he taking like on verses? Was he?
I think it was just him.
He was
I don't
spitting.
know.
The angle we were at was a little hard to hear vocals clear. We were like kind of on the side.
Oh, like I didn't really recognize it.
I mean, it sounded great, but yeah, if he was just actually doing his, because most guys, I'd say 90% of rappers are just keeping the lead in and kind of going over it. Dude. I think he might have been doing his own shit.
And he was like, I feel like a lot of times like rappers, especially he could easily just do like, he has so many songs where it's just like the hook, but like he was doing his verses.
Yeah,
made it so like
he was spitting.
It was like turning up, dude. It was.
I thought that I really liked the orchestra acoustic set.
It was sick
when he did it for.
That guy's talented, man.
Yeah,
that guy's got it.
What else do we got here?
We're looking at Game 5. Who do you have? Game 5.
The Celtics.
I do too.
Unfortunately, I want the Mavs to win. It's because you win Game 5. It's like it's only 3-2 now, guys.
Listen. You win Game 5. I'm gonna be more invested in the series. I'm still like thinking probably Celtics in 7, but win Game 5 and I'm back in.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, because then
we also didn't even watch Game 4 because we were at the Basement Yard show,
which was also fucking. They're the real deal. Russ is the real deal. They're the real deal, man. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, that was like it was like we're just like watching like they were just it was like almost studying film. Like, these guys are an inspiration. Those guys
want to do that. Yeah. No, they were amazing.
Yeah, they were sick,
and they were. It was cool. They just did a live pod, man. They just.
Yeah, don't you? I felt it felt
like it wasn't. There really wasn't. They definitely. You do a show, you have some things you're gonna hit, but it wasn't script. It was really which is more impressive. They just hit it,
and that's why we had to go because it's like I feel like you hear about live pods and I've never actually went.
Like what do they do?
Dude, they just. I don't unless they like just had that before. I don't think they did. I think they just came in and just
because they were talking Colorado stuff. So I think
Yeah, no, that was impressive.
Tank beat Frank yesterday, Gervonta. I know you're not in on that, but
I saw the knockout. It was sick.
Good knockout. Frank was really drained. That was you could like he just went. He does like Tank does that a lot. He like meets people at his and they go down. Like, kind of how Ryan Garcia did that. Like like he was super drained. Frank was kind of like that, but
Tank seems like just the best boxer.
He's just really good. Well, because every single fight, this was the same way. I just like watched the highlights. Like he's like so calculated. Like Frank was arguably winning.
Really?
But like Tank just like same thing he did against Garcia. He kind of like doesn't do anything and then he just picks a shot, knocks the guy out.
That's Floyd, but Floyd wouldn't knock anybody out.
But Floyd would also win more rounds. Like it's not Floyd because Tank it's actually not Floyd because Floyd would just win like 9 rounds and win.
So he always knocks him out.
Tank's knocked out 28 out of 30.
Has he? Oh, really?
Yeah. So he's
the hell?
He's his own guy. Like
has he lost?
No.
Oh,
30-0.
I'm a Tank fan.
Yeah. I want the Garcia rematch, but
do you think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, I think maybe. I don't think it'll be for a while. I think like in a year or two
Dude,
or something. I want him to fight Shakur.
Who?
And he's the other
Garcia?
Tank. And then I want him to fight Garcia.
Dude, I think who's Shakur though? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just like a 23-0 guy that hasn't fought.
Think about the money. Like I feel like
the Garcia fight for sure.
Tank Garcia is that not $100 million?
And then I want Ryan to win, and then trilogy, and then that's just the biggest thing in the world.
Dude, but it's also like if you're Tank, you're like, dude, who knows what's gonna happen to Ryan Garcia? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Get your $100 million bag.
That's
right
true.
Now,
do it now.
And then
I think Ryan's gonna get suspended. That's what everyone's saying. I mean,
sucks.
You did steroids.
Yeah, if you broke the rules, you broke the rules.
Especially it's like legit kind of dangerous in boxing. You're on roids punching a guy.
Dude, I will say, after watching all these UFC fights, it is fun to watch boxing.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because they're standing up, just punching each other.
Yeah.
Like UFC,
sometimes you get some grappling, and
you'll get 3 minutes of grappling. You're like, I'm just gonna kind of go on my phone.
I'm a fan. I'm just a fight fan now.
Yeah,
I'm a fight fan. Boxing just doesn't have the whole rankings and shit. Is just a mess.
Oh, McGregor pulled out.
Yeah, that was my next thing. McGregor, he just was hurt, I guess.
What was the injury? Do we know?
I don't know, but he said he's like confident he'll be back. I don't know. He might not. I don't like.
But they got Pereira.
Yeah, they got Pereira versus somebody else.
Pereira. So was
he's
that
got,
fight?
Also, he's got to cut 20 pounds in like 2 weeks.
Pereira does. Wait, is he?
He's got to cut 20.
Oh, he's got to cut 20. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought he's going to go up a division.
No, he's got to. Maybe.
Didn't he ask to after the last one? He's like, I want the heavyweight.
I don't know anything about him. Who did he won, right? A recent fight.
He was on the.
Was he under?
No, he was on 301.
And he was headliner?
The one that was a Holloway, whatever that one was.
Yeah, and he won.
And he just won,
knockout, right?
He just.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about him before that fight, but it seems like he's just one of those guys.
Is he undefeated?
No, he got knocked out by Izzy.
Dude, the UFC does a good job too, though. It's like you don't have to be undefeated to like be like boxing. When you lose, it feels like it's.
Who's MVP fighting?
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Who is it?
He's fighting Ian something.
Oh yeah, Gary.
Ian Gary. I can't wait for that one.
Dude, that's one like Dana was talking about. It's like
they're both undefeated and shouldn't lose. Both of them should not lose, but one of them's going to lose.
But yeah, like they don't protect them.
Right.
Like they don't like if you got a guy like they both of those guys are like you don't want them to.
It makes sense for both of them to keep winning.
And
but that's why
I think Gary's like he's not even like top 10. I don't think.
I know, and he's undefeated and he's like young. Everybody hates him. I can't wait for that one.
Who do you want? I want Gary.
I kind of want Gary too, but like we're probably the only two people that want Gary.
I'm just saying, like MVP, what happens if he wins?
What's the future for him?
Isn't he like 38?
36, and he's like 1-0 because he just was fighting in something else. So it's like, what is?
Maybe he just fights like
maybe
7 UFC fights in his career, and he just gets the belt.
Because that's how it works, right? You just have quick reigns, and then you.
And I guess it's not like he wasn't fighting before.
Yeah, he's not. But this is like the start of his thing, his reign.
UFC is such a good thing, man.
Mavs sees, and then last thing I have is just we're late on this, but just Caitlin Clark not making the Olympic team. That's just dumb.
Did you just see? I think they're playing right now. She was playing.
Yeah, flagrant foul. I don't.
I love what's going on is awesome.
It's great for all of it's great for the WNBA. I think Caitlin, regardless of if there are 10 people better.
Oh, you put her in.
You put her
obviously.
on the team because
I mean that's just
less people are going to watch.
Just like
than would have watched. Like
for
you would have had just marketing
business
perspective. Yeah,
like for nobody's going to watch anymore.
Also, they win by 100. I saw like Dave talk about it. They're not going to lose. So just put Reese and her and put them all on there. You know what I mean? Did she make it?
I don't think so. I mean, I'm assuming. I mean, Caitlin Clark was the #1 pick. So if Reese didn't, if she
I just
didn't
think
make it, I don't think Reese made it.
Put like the 3-4 biggest current stars on. Like put them on.
I think what's going on is like the WNBA is like, dude, we're better than her.
It's just fair.
So they're annoyed, but like to whoever was in charge of doing it.
But then it's like it is like you're just gonna cut 4 people that are better? Like they're gonna be fucking pissed. So I get that, but like
yeah, I just think like they would understand.
Did you see Dave saying too? Like there's that one that's played in like 7 Olympics. There's like one girl on the team that's like just really old and has played in a million Olympics, and like, she should have just passed the torch. Yeah, because WNBA is bigger than it ever was with her. So
I mean, it would have been sick. Like you think about like just the money they would make, and just the eyeballs you're driving to the sport. But whatever, I don't think she cares. So if she doesn't care, I don't care.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I think she was kind of like nice. You know,
she doesn't have to play in it.
Well, she's like, I just like don't.
She doesn't really talk at all, and it's kind of cool. She just like lets the people
think about how annoying it is right now to be her.
I know.
She just wants
she's just trying to like play basketball, and she's really good, and she just works hard and plays basketball.
And somehow she's the center of like
drama.
But it's like political. It's like she just wants to.
Because if you look at what she's done, she just plays basketball. Yeah, that's literally all she's done.
And it's like somehow like, dude, some of these tweets I'm seeing are insane. It's like that you're just not even. This has nothing to do with women's basketball.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's just like I don't even know what we're talking about.
What's happening is the WNBA is in the best spot it's ever been in.
And it'll keep getting bigger because of Caitlin Clark.
And the other ones. And all the players, the little beefs are good. It's all good.
Yeah, the beefs are awesome.
So just keep it pushing like
I saw
that.
a TikTok about that. It's like you'll have players that are exes playing against each other.
Oh, that's crazy.
That is insane.
Wait, like that dated each other?
Yeah.
That's sick.
And or it'll be like their current wife is like on their team, and then their ex is on.
That's good stuff. But they need to push those lines more.
Dude, imagine
they need to
like
push those
NBA,
storylines.
like a WNBA finals, and you got like your ex is on the other team.
Yeah, or what if like your ex is dating one of your teammates?
It's great. It's just great stuff. It's like,
there's a lot to do.
Yeah,
a lot of good drama.
There's a lot to dig into.
A lot of good drama.
I think that league is going to go places.
Yeah. Get into questions.
This one comes from Gray McCauley. I think this is a return asker, I believe.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Greetings, esteemed gentlemen, and that's why he's a return asker.
Good word. What was that word?
Esteemed gentleman.
Right on. Yeah, good stuff, man. Good start.
Good stuff. Good. Yeah, really good start. What are y'all's thoughts on? He's had noise canceling headphones in the grocery store play. I think he's meaning noise. What are your thoughts?
He's probably talking about noise canceling. That's a small brand.
Yeah, well, maybe, or like you just want to cancel out the noise.
Yeah, like there's a lot of noise.
There is like
in today's world.
There's a lot of people going noise on you.
Yeah.
So
those I've never worn any.
I actually haven't seen people playing the noise canceling, but I have seen a lot of noise canceling.
Noise canceling, there's a lot. So let's answer for noise canceling.
Well,
let's assume that.
I think that's,
so what did he say?
What's your thoughts on noise canceling in the grocery store play?
Like wearing them in the grocery store?
Yeah, I've seen it a lot.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, I think if that's what you're doing, if you're going to go that route, you got to go that route.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep my options open,
and
right? For dialogue, but.
Yeah, for dialogue, and I think also like you don't have a lot of court awareness. You don't have a lot of aisle awareness.
Right.
With the noise canceling.
That's actually true. That's true. That might be a problem.
Yeah, if you got a cart encroaching on your left side,
yeah,
and you're right here,
you're just going to turn into
and
them.
you're checking out the Cheez-Its. Mm-hmm. You're not going to your shoulders exposed.
There's going to be collisions. There's going to be collisions.
That's something to consider. I do think it's Denny. I think it's a cool play. You're locked in.
Yeah, you're focused. Especially if you just got a list you're trying to cross off.
Yeah.
Or you're trying to get in and out.
Do you think people are listening to music, or do you think they're just canceling noise?
I bet they're listening to music.
Yeah.
But I bet some if they're like, I really don't want to talk to anybody, you just put them in.
Yeah, and that is a good
That's a play I've done in situations. Like I just put my headphones on.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. Like in the gym, I go over.
Or if like you're on a plane, you don't feel like running a combo.
Yeah, in the gym a lot of times because my gym they blast music.
Yeah, you just wear them.
I just wear them.
And it's like. It would feel weird to work out without headphones on.
I know.
That'd feel crazy.
But a lot of times I'll just kind of be listening to that music. Yeah.
For sure. This is a good question. Miles said start bench cut, the bread basket, more bread basket, even more bread basket.
Oh, I like that.
So we're talking TikTok pages.
We're
going to have to cut EMB. He's just a newer kid.
Yeah.
Like he's newer and he's just smaller. I've been really liking EMB.
I know. And the people are going to be pissed because for me, it's a chalk answer. I'm going to start bread basket. I'm going to bench more bread basket. I'm going to cut even more.
I'm going to do it too. I'm going to do that too. We got to come on. Just remember.
Yeah, well, and it's like
MB's he's had a really nice couple months though. He's really playing well those 7-game series, man.
And I do love the thing with MB is those are really fun to film.
Oh yeah. It's a blast. You're just playing games on your phone.
Like
if you enjoy playing Subway Surfers, that's what we do.
Like that.
Right?
Like I probably have more fun But I have fun doing like a
The sets are fun and doing like funny shit. Yeah, they're all good.
They're all fun, but I think the most fun you have filming is like literally you're playing a phone game.
You're playing a game.
Yeah, it's very fun.
And then you're posting it. Really fun.
But at the end of the day, I think you got to just
BBMB.
Yeah.
Just is what it is.
This one comes from Sebastian. He says, "Greetings, exalted fellas."
I don't know if it's exalted
Can we get
properly.
can we just get a word check? And Sebastian, I'm not
please.
like coming at you or anything. I'm not coming at your.
No, we're just checking. And look, if you used correctly, you have nothing to worry about here.
No, you have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry. Just a word check. It's just a word check.
This is very standard.
Just hit Sebastian. You're not in trouble.
Quick word check, Seb. No worries, man. Well done. And
pass with
you know
colors.
what? Sorry that we challenged, placed at a high or powerful level, held in high regard.
Thank you,
Seb.
Wow.
Thank you, man.
Wow. What a start to a question, man. I've been pondering on this debacle. Hold on.
Spelling.
And again, you're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble.
You're not in trouble. Because that one didn't work. That one, there's no way. Debacle? I mean, if he pulls this off.
This will be really impressive.
A sudden and ignominious failure, a fiasco.
Oh, my freaking God.
Holy shit. But what follows here?
Sebastian has done it again.
Does he refer to a fiasco here?
Done it again.
Does he refer to something here that is a fiasco?
Who takes a 7-game series between jelly and peanut butter?
I mean, I think those words were both used correctly.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Peanut butter and 5. Really well done, though.
Yeah, I'm going to actually
crafted question.
I'm going to do peanut butter and 5, and the reason being, I think peanut butter, it would be 4.
Yeah.
But I do think that the allergy thing is something that he's got to.
Right. Jelly, lot less jelly allergies. Right.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know.
If any.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot of jelly allergy guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, I mean, listen, peanut butter's freaking talented, man. Whoa, okay. This one comes from Linus 149.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, I ran into Linus 142 the other day, and
so I ran into Linus 147 at
no way.
At Russ. Yeah.
You don't see 147
in the bathroom. It was awkward.
He's not outside.
We were peeing. There were no walls.
And you didn't know what to say.
I just hate talking in those situations.
Well, especially with 147.
Yeah.
Because he's like not a very personable guy.
It's like I'm peeing.
Yeah.
Holding my wing right
peeing.
now.
Yeah. Wanted to know y'all's thoughts on Sprite and 7-Up beef. Sprite threw some shots to 7-Up during a post-game press conference, to which 7-Up replied with a diss track. Mm-hmm. He went in the studio and came out.
The track was ass.
Yeah. Quote, 7-time better.
Yeah. It doesn't even make sense. It was ass.
That was the diss track. Who wins, or is there still a lot of beef left?
Sprite and 4, track was ass. Producer did a good job. It was a West Coast beat.
Mm-hmm. It felt like an attention grab from 7-Up.
Yeah.
And
that's 7-Up knows what he's done.
If it's a marketing play, he's trying to sell more cans.
I mean, he's out of the top 10, and that's the first time that's happened because they keep him in usually as a legacy soda. He's ranked number 12 this year.
Yeah.
I think who entered the top 10 this year? Sunkist.
Yeah, I saw Sunkist in there. The thing is it's
a desperate attention grab.
Yeah, and what really is going to hurt 7-Up is like he kind of just buried himself. Where, like, Danny, I don't even know if Sprite's going to respond.
Oh, I don't think he will.
And that's just like a tough thing for a soda to see. Like, 7-Up went in the studio, made a track, came out with it, and people said it's ass. He buried himself, and Sprite's chilling.
And that's it, dude.
And Sprite's better than ever.
It actually made Sprite look better.
Yeah, I know. It made him look mature, which
Sprite's
he is a mature
unbothered.
soda.
I think he should retire and just play heads up 7-Up. Because that's a good game.
No, I don't. I think he's still got.
But what? What has he got?
Well, you see. I'll see a 7-Up in a Mexico fridge.
Yeah, that's true.
Every time you're on a resort,
they do. Maybe he's bigger overseas. Because when we go to the Mexico resort every year, he does play in
and Danny, we've gone to several different Mexico resorts.
Yeah, he is always in there. Watch out for Manzanita Sol, by the way. I think he's ranked 16 right now. That kid is a future top 5. He's a future top 5.
That's like
I
want to see him.
Soda. I want to see him fight root beer in 3 years.
I would probably drink Manzanita Sol over every soda there is,
except for root beer. But I think it's like Manzanita Sol. If you've had Manzanita Sol, that might be one of the most.
It's an apple juice soda,
and that's always in Mexico. That's why I thought of it. Is he an overseas guy?
I know they sell Manzanita Sol here. People just don't know about it.
Like in a Walmart?
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Or like in a Ralph's or like a.
I mean, I'm gonna start getting it because it's really good. Yeah, it's like soda apple juice. Seabay said, "What do you guys think of the Patrick and Squidward beef going on?"
Well, I mean, listen, Squidward's a freaking grump. He's a grouch.
He's a grouch, yeah.
And, he's at any time Squidward can sort of be.
I don't even know what it's about. I actually don't know. Do you know?
I think you know what the thing with Patrick is like he's really jovial. He's really he's.
I'm gonna have to.
Come on.
I'm gonna have to word.
What, are you kidding me?
I've never heard you.
You don't just take my word.
It's just
for it,
what's
just trust me. You don't trust me.
It's your first. It's just standard, man. It's your first usage. Is this your first usage today of jovial? Is this your first
Yeah,
usage today of jovial? Okay, so I think a definition check will actually do you well.
Right.
Because if you misuse it, we'll cut it off now.
Okay, all right.
And repeat the sentence, please.
I think Patrick's a really jovial individual.
Define jovial in your best words.
Boisterous, like happy-go-lucky.
We're going to let it play. Cheerful and friendly.
Yeah.
Good use.
Listen, I think that rubs Squidward the wrong way.
I think Squidward, well, Patrick's married now, too.
Really?
So, yeah. So I think Squidward wants that. Squid is older.
Yeah.
Right? He's 36. Pat's what?
27.
27.
Yeah.
And I think he just wants a little bit of that.
You think he's just jealous?
I think he's also misunderstood. I think Squidward's misunderstood.
I know, but at some point it's like, okay, he's kind of one of those guys.
You're
like, I'm a dick, and you're like, okay, well then I don't want to be around you.
It's like
those people?
because he says like a dick, like he's like a New Yorker type.
Yeah,
dick.
he's like, I'm just short with people. It's like, okay, then I don't like you.
You're short with people, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
because not nice.
You're unpleasant to be around, Squid.
Right.
You're unpleasant to be around, man.
It's unpleasant to be in your presence.
Look yourself in the mirror, Squid.
Yeah. Who's the better Hoop It? Hooper, we're pretty close. Hoop It.
To be honest with you,
I think you're a good Hoop It.
I'm a pretty good Hoop It. I'm a pretty damn good Hoop It.
It's close.
I feel like
Hoop It wise, I'll probably give the edge to you.
Yeah, I've been hooping for probably more. Like and that's not even like you're not even being like.
No, he's a good hoopiter.
I've been hooping. I've been hooping for a long time.
Yeah,
but you're all Denny.
I'm a good Hoop It, but Hoop It, that sport is the type of thing where like you can't just like acquire like you've done it. You've done it for a while, and like you have to take lessons, and like if you don't do that, you can't just get really good at Hoop It.
For Hoop It though, you know what I say about Hoop It?
What?
It's more of a skill and less of a sport.
I would agree.
Honestly, but like,
it's a sport. Like there's a professional Hoop It league.
Yeah. But we're both pretty good.
Yeah, we're both pretty solid. Cam said was sad to see the animosity towards Sharks in the last pod, and I'll hear you out on this. I'm going to disagree with you. Sharks try to eat us.
I'll hear what you got to say.
Tried to eat that guy the other day.
I'll hear what you got to
say.
say.
What the do you have to say about it, Cam?
You tried to eat a guy.
Yeah, tried to eat a guy.
One of us tried to eat him.
Are you like legit tried to eat him? I personally
know. If I try, Cam, no, sorry, and I'm sorry. I'm just like really passionate.
No, go ahead.
Cam, what if I try to eat you?
How would you feel, Cam? I'm trying to eat your leg. Would you feel good? Would you respect me? Would you be like, oh, easy on Zach? He's trying to eat me. No, you'd say stop f***ing eating.
Yeah,
that's what you'd say.
Cut it out.
I personally know a couple Sharks. We do too. Okay, and they're big fans of the pod. They were a little hurt by the comments to stay in the deep water. I didn't say.
You're putting words into Dan's mouth.
I did not say stay in the deep water.
You did not say.
I said we'll have you on land if you have us.
I did not say stay into the deep water.
I did not say that.
And again, we know Sharks, and to these two Sharks that are big fans of the pod,
we appreciate you. Just don't eat people. We don't
don't eat people. But
again, we've also opened our house, our apartment to Sharks.
Come over.
Come kick it.
We'll break bread. We will break bread with these Sharks.
People think we're anti-shark. We're not anti-shark. We're anti-getting eaten. We're anti the bad sharks.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think that everybody.
We're anti the bad humans, man. We're anti the bad
I don't think
animals.
That's a controversial thing to say, man. I don't think it's a controversial thing to say, man.
And for you to just stay in the deep water, I would never fuck it. That's
Danny would never say
don't
that.
Don't
Danny
twist my shit.
Danny would never
okay?
say something.
Deep water.
Stay in the deep.
Deep water is something we don't talk about in shark culture.
No.
Okay, so don't say that I said deep water.
That's ridiculous. That's blasphemy.
We're not even done here. They acknowledge that there are some bad eggs, but for the most part, they're pretty chill. I agree, man. But as Zach said, the problem is the biting.
Yeah, that's this. I agree with all this that he's saying.
Do you think if we could reach a no biting agreement that sharks and humans could collab? For sure, and we'll have one on the pod. But,
yeah,
we don't maybe put them in a tank. But like the no biting isn't like
the thing with
where it needs to be yet.
It's not where we're 10 years away. We're 10 years away because at the end of the day, there was obviously there was the no biting clause in '67.
Right.
What happened?
And then 20 something in the 2000s was put in place too.
There was an amendment.
Yeah,
and then
an incident happened last week. So like I don't.
It's like we can say all we want in the courtroom. We could come to agreement. If you're biting people, you're biting people.
You need a 1-year clean record as Sharks.
It's really up to the Sharks, man.
He's not even done. He said, I personally wouldn't mind if a shark approached me and we just chopped it up a bit. It's the biting that's really the only problem. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I mean, I think you killed it, Cam. I think I came out a little strong, but you misquoted me, and that wasn't cool.
Yeah. No, it's the biting. It's just all about the biting, man. All the other stuff's cool. This one comes from Thompson Pedamshand. Namaste, my brothers.
Namaste.
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 Namaste. Hope this message finds you well. Could you give an update on the Old Spice versus Axe boxing fight coming up. It recently got canceled with no explanation, and I know you guys are close with both of them.
Yeah.
There's been speculation that
Axe. I don't really know what's myself.
Yeah. There's been speculation that Axe got into legal trouble.
Yeah. I was going to say that.
Just want to know the real story from you guys. And I'll actually kick it to Danny because I'm not really tied with either of them, really. It's more you.
Yeah, I know Axe. He like, what did they say? They went public with a leg injury.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like people already know that it was the legal thing. So you could just say it because it's going to come out.
There's a case.
Yeah,
there's a case.
He's just laying low.
There's a case. He pulled out for injury. Everyone wants to see that bout. Who do you think wins? I probably have Axe by submission, but
I just think Axe is like just physically stronger. And physically
more gifted.
The better deodorant,
right? And at some point that comes into play, right? Like, I know Old Spice has been training.
Yeah, but Old Spice is old. He's an old head. Like he's it catches up to you at some point.
Yeah, but it's a case. It's vandalism, and that's all I'll say. I don't want to say too much before it's officially public, but he didn't hurt his leg.
No,
leg's fine.
No,
leg's fine. Aaron said, "Are you guys planning on doing more large-scale videos, taking a photo in Vegas or scootering versus running a half marathon, for example? Love these videos and would like to see more." He may or may not have asked that. I've seen that question, and we might have answered it before, but we kind of have like a new. I'll let you kind of. We have a new development of something we're going to do that's insane.
We're going to be filming
but we don't want to tell them, right?
Yeah, we're going to be filming
it's a surprise.
A lot of those in like July, and then so like they'll probably be out in like August. But they're going to be really good. I hope you guys love them.
It's going to be crazy.
And it's going to be really fun. Like those are awesome because we get to like experience stuff that we're going to get to look back on and be like, damn, that was cool as shit that we did that. So I don't want to say it because I feel like it. The best part about those is like you just watch it and you're like that just happened and we didn't know it was coming. But yeah,
the surprise piece is like the biggest part. So we're gonna keep it a surprise.
Yeah, got a lot of those coming.
It's gonna be the highest. Like in terms of the high quality videos, this will be the biggest set we've done of those. Matthew said, "Delightful day." I don't know what happened on this intro.
Okay.
Delightful day. I hope the three of us are having boys. Does he want sons? Is that like that we have that we all have sons eventually?
Wait, no. Wait, what did he say?
Delightful day. I hope the three of us are having boys.
I think he's saying delightful day. I hope the three of us are having.
Yeah.
Boys.
I think we needed.
I like the other way. The more. Though.
I think we needed. You know what we needed is a comma after having.
Delightful day. I hope we're all having boys.
I hope we're. Yeah. I mean, I'm good with sons or daughters. I'm just excited for whatever comes my way.
I hope you get boys.
I hope you get sons, man. Anyways, Bacon caught me lacking and threatened me, saying he is that guy. Please send an SOS or take back what you said about Bacon on the last pod. What did we say?
I think what we said was appropriate.
Bacon, yeah, but if he pressed Matthew,
well, I don't get pressing somebody. That's just like you're really insecure and you're showing that.
Yeah. So that's a weird bad look for Bacon. Bacon doesn't need to be doing that. He's one of the best.
No,
you know, he's a top 50 food all time.
Yeah, I don't really get that. I mean, listen, you're a side.
Yeah, go home, dude.
You're a side. And I think he's referring to our BLT hate. You're not,
yeah.
You shouldn't be the focal point of a sandwich. You could be.
No, you're the best side meat of all time.
But that's the thing is, he could kill on the roll of a sandwich. Like if you have a turkey sandwich and bacon, that makes it a lot better.
You're not the focal point of a sandwich.
But you're not the star of a sandwich.
You're not. You're not.
I never will be in my opinion.
Play atop a burger. Play atop something else. You're not the central point of the BLT.
Play in mac and cheese.
Play in mac.
Crumble up and crumble your ass up and get in a mac and cheese.
Crumble your ass up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Quit talking and crumble.
Tell somebody to crumble you.
Yeah. Get crumbled.
Get crumbled.
Alex said, "Will Danny be playing the backwards hat during the wedding?" He said he's putting in a trade request if he gets benched for the big day. No. After all the effort, I'm not playing the hat now. You know, I might play it maybe on the dance floor if it comes in. But I will do though is
so funny.
If I wore it when I was getting married, yeah, I'm not playing it. I also have like. I just don't play my hair, but like my hair's gonna look clean because I'm gonna have a guy style it.
Yeah. No, that would just be hilarious. I didn't even think of that.
If I walk down the aisle with the backwards hat. No, I'll be playing the hair. He'll make an appearance.
I've started to kind of formulate my spiel for Zach's big
speech. Yeah,
and I'm getting excited.
I'm excited. It's gonna be really good for all you guys. Do you think the Zach's big day thing? Do you think people know what it actually is?
Yeah.
Okay, you think they know? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to even clarify. People might just... Yeah, it's 2 hours of comedy in Vegas.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But I've really started writing, and it's going to
I can't wait. Are you... So what's your writing process? Studio?
I've been just going to smaller comedy comedy clubs.
Yeah.
And just kind of working out with the material. And
some stuff hits, some winners,
some works,
losers.
some works, some doesn't. But the thing is, like the stuff that doesn't work is almost like that's why I'm at these smaller clubs.
Right.
You
Are you
gonna
do just what's the one in LA? Just Comedy Club?
Just the Comedy Store.
Comedy Store. Are you doing Comedy Store?
Yeah, I do the small room.
So Zach will
Just
be in the
working out
small.
stuff.
When?
I'm
Just so we could tell people.
Well, I don't even tell them. Like they just get me on there if I get in where I fit in. I'm just working stuff out.
Right.
I'm still.
If you want to maybe stumble into Zach, he'll probably be Comedy Store next couple weeks.
Yeah.
You might see him there. Noah said, "What's a good kava order? Because I'm starting to have it more, but I haven't perfected my order yet." I'm gonna toss this over to Zach. Zach had me make my kava debut actually while we've been here in Denver, and I absolutely freaking loved it, man.
And you didn't even have the full experience.
I didn't get my sauce. I guess didn't come in the mail, but
sometimes they just forget your sauce in the mail, and that happens. So I
go.
go.
Could I get a voice memo of this?
Yeah, for sure, man.
And I'm not even doing this. I need to know what.
I don't even really know. What
I'm actually just gonna write it down. Go ahead.
I'm kind of off the cuff here. It's you're gonna want to go. What is it called? Pita wrap. You're going pita wrap. You're gonna go spicy chicken. Let me just look up what it. I really don't know what it is. We're gonna go pita wrap here.
Pita wrap.
Spicy chicken plus avocado.
Spicy chicken plus avocado.
Okay, we're gonna get some crazy feta in there, some traditional hummus, some fire roasted corn.
You're just gonna have to text me.
Shredded romaine, tahini Caesar, and scug. But you want to get those on the side because you want to kind of just drizzle over the top. If they put it in there, sometimes you're like, oh, I got a whole pocket of scug here.
Did Corn sign some sort of deal with Kava? Because I feel like they build around corn a lot there. Like
I
corn
think,
was like
I
a
think
big
it's,
part of that dish.
I think it's the Mediterranean. I think it's what they do.
That's a Mediterranean thing.
I think so.
Is that what they are? Mediterranean is what they.
I don't know.
As?
I think so.
Okay.
I don't really know, but that's definitely stick with the pita. The pita is special.
Get it? It's super good.
It's really good. It's like that. That's half. That's I would say like if obviously the spicy chickens who we're building around.
Yeah.
My second option is the pita.
The pita is really important. Dude, I'm telling you, it's not Chipotle Kava. It's Chipotle and Kava. They're like that.
It's probably Kava Tripolsky.
Oh wow. You got Kava?
I'm just saying if
they're both
they're both great, but Kava's just better.
Kava's really good. Jack said, "Good evening, gentlemen. I know you guys are in touch with the inner workings of the MSCA, Mainstream Chip Association.
Yeah,
Zach's on the board. I'm like a part of it, but
get you on the board. But
you've said that for 2 years.
You have to come to the networking thing.
I go to them.
No, you don't. It's always on busy.
The whole
MSCA.
Whatever.
On.
MSCA, 2 words, empty promises.
Okay.
Been wondering how Ruffles fits in with guys like Lay's. Does being made with ridges impact his opportunities for brand deals and media opportunities?
Let's call a spade here. Yes.
Chips with ridges are tough to brand.
But this is chips, man. This is like, listen, at the end of the day,
they're cool. It's tough to bring to the big screen, right? Because people are like, parents are like, don't get around ridges.
Yeah, don't get because they're a little bit edgy. Like they're just a little bit. They're just on the edgier side. Yeah, and that's what ridges bring, though. And they know that, and I think the market that loves them loves them.
And you're with the MSCA. You do the deals for chips, right? So how is it trying to sell, like maybe like a DraftKings deal with a ridges chip? Is it harder?
At the end, it's harder. At the end of the day, it's just different. It's just they're in different buckets.
Right.
You got a Lay. You got a.
You saw Dorito kind of in that Lay category.
A Lay, a Dorito, a Pringle. They're in a different bucket.
Right.
And then they're in a different
Ruffles bucket. Bugle.
Bugle. Sometimes, Frito could be in there. It's just kind of it's a different lane.
Sure.
At the end of the day, we can sell them, but they want to be. They want to be on the same level as Dorito. You're not.
Right.
You're not.
That's Dorito and Lay.
That's Dorito and Lay.
Tostito
and perhaps Tostito. But listen, I think if they can smooth out,
I don't want them
I'll
to.
happily. I'm just saying if they want to be in that lane, if they want to be in that world,
there's a surgery for
smooth
it.
out.
Yeah.
Smooth out.
Yeah. That's fair.
But until then, no, we can't really sell them for that much.
Yeah, makes sense.
But that's going to do it for the pod.
That'll do it.
Love you guys.